What is up, credit of our business owners? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we do this. Whoop, there you go. This to your credit per business. I'm talking at least 3 to 6x on your money week by week by week, guys. And that's literally what we've been doing with Facebook ads. But this is not for everybody. I do gotta warn you, you do have to have certain qualifications in order to really make this happen. You can't just throw money into it and expect you to put money like this, because this guy is in that scaling stage where we're at to the point where all we got to do is add more zeros to his ad budget, and he's gonna be making more money, guys. I love ads because when you can find a successful ad, like over here in this example over here, we're making 3 to 6x on your money. All you really got to do is add more zeros onto your budget because you're creating this asset that's going to consistently bring you in more clients. But the entire point of this video is to show you exactly what needs to be involved on your, social media, on your business in order really to make this happen. So better yet, let me just share my screen over here and let me show you exactly what we got to do. And now, guys, check this out. What I'm about to go over is what I call the social media foundations. The social media foundations are the organic ways really to be able to get clients, because what we're doing with ads is we're creating generally an ecosystem. We're creating an ecosystem where people come in from ads and they see organic content and might convert, or they come in from a paid ad and see organic content and might convert off of that. They're coming from everywhere, ads just scale it up. So with that being said, you really do need to make sure that you have social media involved, that your social media looks good. Who would you rather buy from? Would you rather buy from somebody that treats their social media, their business as a hobby? I'm talking about you go to their Instagram, you go to their Facebook, and they barely have a banner, or maybe it's just a banner of their family. Or would you rather take your services or request services from a credit card business that treats it like their main shit, that treats it as if that it's so easy for them to do, they're able to also have, an actual life. For example, over here, Gary showing on his Instagram that he's, enjoying time with his family while at the same time getting amazing, amazing results for his clients. He just makes it seem like it's fucking easy, guys. So what we really need to do, what is going to make this work. When you're running an ad, by the way, you better believe that when they click on the ad, they're going to check out your social media. I literally call this your digital resume. So what you ultimately need onto here, as soon as somebody hits on this page, they got to immediately know who you're doing and what you're doing and have a way to instantly build that credibility and trust. So what that comes along with is just really treating this like it's a fucking job, like it's serious over here. You have to be able to post consistently. When you're running ads, I tell everybody to be posting at least 3 times a week, and on your stories, at least 3 to 4 stories every single time. Gary on his stories has not missed a single story every single day. Gary posts about every single day. Some of his posts might not get the most amount of likes and everything, but this dude is still bringing in an additional $80,000 every single month, and between the 60 to sometimes even 6 figures every single month, just by his digital resume plus boosting you with some Facebook ads. So, what differentiates Gary, a really successful, social media poster and credit repair business owner, to everybody else that's kind of struggling, is Gary's really just consistent. He's consistent. He builds that community on his Instagram that we then scale up with paid ads. What I like to do, so now let me kind of give you breakdown a little bit on how I tell my guys to post. When I'm posting on stories, I break it down like this. I treat every single story as kind of like a webinar, honestly. In which case, a webinar starts off like this. It starts off with a problem as being a hook. Then your 3 step simple solution. I kind of say 3 steps just to make it simple. Then over there, showing proof that it actually works, call to action, and boom, you got yourself a mini webinar. So problem slash hook to grab people's attention. After that, simple 3 step solution, proof it works, and a call to action. So it's like 3 or 4 pages that you can quite literally do wherever you're at. Be creative with it. Honestly, a lot of what content is and just posting consistently is just reminding people that you're actually there. All right. So what I'm trying to say about that is that, if you're somebody just getting started, or maybe you are scaled up, pushing past 50 grand a month, pushing past 6 figures a month, the most important part for your business is really just making sure that social media posting is consistent. People are scrolling through Instagram and Facebook every single freaking day. You better believe if they're clicking on one of your ads, they're going to check out your posts. So, like I said, treat each one of your stories as if it's a webinar. And regardless if you're just at the gym, and maybe you take a quick squad pic with you and your bro, you and your girl working at the gym, and you write that simple little webinar in there, that shit works. Or what you can do is set up a simple content distribution plan. Open up Google Drive, you have raw videos and content and all that shit. Then you got edited, and then you got distributed or done or finalized. Three separate folders. All you do as a business owner, a business owner should focus on higher level tasks, content, and making more sales. All you do is just when you're in the gym or you're doing your thing, maybe you're actively closing a deal, or maybe you're working. Put up your phone, just record some content. You're hitting the beach or something like I'm about to go, or maybe you're smoking some cigars. Show your lifestyle, be legit. This is you. People buy from people that they like, but show off your lifestyle. Take all that content, throw onto the Google Drive of raw videos, have a VA at $3 to $5 an hour that you can find on a Facebook group really quick, or Upwork or Fiverr. Have them work on those raw videos and make them raw, go into edited, and then boom, once they're edited, you have same person or somebody else, and distribute among all your social media platforms. Or you can have software to do that as well too. It doesn't matter how it's done, just get it done. Honestly, you can be as simple as getting a couple of VAs for $2, $3 an hour. Guys, you can go to a Facebook group. If you go to Facebook, and right now go to Facebook and search up VAs, Philippine VAs. VAs out there. There's plenty of groups. If you find one with 10K plus, you put up a simple post, you're gonna get literally 10 responses back. Hire one or two of them, see who you like the best, maybe start them off on a performance base, test them out. Hire two, qualify and get one. That's kind of my rule of thumb with VAs. But set that up, or you can set that up with AI as well too. I just recommend that the more real that you can be. I'm not trying to say like make AI videos. I mean that does work too, but I really do like the more personalized approach. See Gary over here, he's it's nothing professional, nothing crazy over here. It's just Gary being himself. His personality, his swagger over here, posting like he normally does, showing off his life, showing off his kids over here, wrestling and all that good stuff. It's an actual person that people can trust. But what's great about Gary and all my most successful clients is that they're consistent. They're consistently putting them out there, consistently building trust, showing credibility, showing that his process works, and building that sense of community that people can go in there, instantly trust, instantly refer. People can come in there. Gary's providing value, so he comes off as an expert in his field. Because you're building out this community, it's going to allow you to refer other people. But just ultimately, just having this content in this ecosystem, it really is an ecosystem, is what is going to take your ads to a whole new level. That's literally one of my qualifications in order for me to partner with somebody and for me to run ads for them. They need to make sure they have a proper social media. They got to be posted consistently. Because otherwise, it's not really going to perform the way you want to. I consider ads as a multiplier. But if you're not making money organically, a 0 times a 3 or a 6 ROAS is still going to be a 0. You know what I'm saying? So if you get anything out of the video, don't make perfect videos, especially that's not going to happen the first try. Just be consistent and start building up the ecosystem. God bless, guys. Hope this helped. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.